How y'all doing, everybody? Rufus Alexander with 1077 The Franchise, and I'm here today with a talk with the defense, man. The leader of the defense, the quarterback of the defense, Mr. Jordan Evans, team captain. I had the honor of being team captain my years here when I was at OU, my senior year and stuff. Man, speak to what type of honor it is to have your teammates pick you as a team captain. I know it was great for me, but what is that feeling like for you?
Yeah, it just means a lot because, they trusted me with being a captain. That's why they voted me. And, that trust they gave me kind of gave me the confidence to lead and do what I can for them. And I was saying earlier, it just kind of it adds to it because my dad played here and he was a two-time captain. And growing up out of Norman, and everyone being a fan of OU, so it's very special to me, and I'm really glad that I have the opportunity to do this.
My next question is about your dad, man. How much pressure is it? Your dad playing here, being a two-time captain, being great here. How much pressure was it on for you to be great and come here and walk in his shoes a little bit?
Yeah, I got asked that a lot in high school, and I always told him I'm walking my own footsteps.
Right.
Me and my dad are very competitive. I always want to be better than him, whether it's in a game of risk or basketball or anything. And so, coming here, he was really good at making sure that it really was a competition, making a name for myself. But at the same time, I knew that he's a three-time Big Eight. He was a sack leader for a while, and so obviously I had those in my mind just to kind of push me. But pressure, it wasn't there because my dad's proud of me regardless of what I do. As long as I kind of make a name for myself, I was going to be happy with myself.
Right. Okay. Now y'all losing a couple guys on the defense. You lose Tap, Striker, Zach. You also lose Dom. Right. Who's going to be that emotional guy? Because everybody looked to Strike a lot last year. He was a big emotional guy. Always made a lot of big plays, sacking the quarterback. Who's that guy this year we have to look for to make that? And is it up to you? Or are you going to be a guy that makes some of those plays?
I plan on it. I definitely know I want to. Stephen Parker is naturally very emotional, and he's another guy like that. Charles Walker could be that too. But I'm definitely going to want to step up in the role because the team voted me as a captain, and that's what Strike did last year, and he was a great leader. And kind of want to do the same of what he did, so I'm definitely planning on doing the same.
Right. Now the Clemson game, tough loss. How hard was it for you being injured in the game and not being able to finish that game and the way it turned out? I know it's a lot more, gives you a lot more drive this year,
right.
But explain your emotions in that game.
Yeah, it happened. I didn't know what was going on. We went into halftime and they told me that I tore it and I was out. And the loss hurt, but even if we still lost, I'd rather be out there playing and lose than sitting from the sideline and watching like that. And it hurt, seeing the seniors hurt, and it really just pushed me to make sure I stayed healthy. And sometimes stuff you really can't control, but I've been stretching more, taking care of my diet, trying to sleep better because I don't want that same feeling. And it just gave me a drive to make sure I can stay out there. And if we're gonna lose, I better be out there losing with my team.
Right. Now a lot of people don't understand what it's like, man, coming into OU. Learning, putting on, some guys have to put on weight, some guys have to be a total film guy, some guys have all this natural ability. Coming into in another year of your career, what layer are you adding on to your game this year?
And I'm still adding on every layer. I know I want to be more of a student of the game.
Right.
I definitely want to, be more physical when I'm out there, and then play harder. I want to play relentlessly. I just want to be one of those guys that people say from whistle to whistle, he's just nonstop. So.
Right, and that's tough for me. Sometimes I know whenever I came in, my big thing was taking on blocks, and that was tough for me. And speak to the physicality of the game. I mean, you come from high school, being a stud, stud linebacker, coming into OU and having to learn and be physical with guys. Speak to that and how that felt.
Yeah, it was different. High school up to my sophomore, junior year, I was a cornerback, and then I played corner.
How much you weigh now?
I'm 240.
Dang, that's a lot of weight put on, man.
I was 200 my senior year playing like an athletic linebacker. I was returning kicks and all that stuff. So, coming here was a different ball game because those guys were just way bigger and faster and stronger than me. And, I had to put on the weight with Schmitty. Monty got up to 240 and then, being strong and having good technique. So it was definitely a big change for me. I struggled definitely at first. I still sometimes struggle, but it's nothing that you just can't work at to get better at.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot in common that I had that same struggle. I had to put on weight when I got here, learn the plays, and learn. My coach was Brent Venables, and you have Mike, who was, you think Mike crazy. You had those two guys together, and I mean, it's like a atomic bomb about to go off, and both guys are screaming. How was it, playing for Coach Kish? I mean, he seems like more of a mellow guy, but it seems sometimes he get a little rowdy, but he's a mellow guy.
Coach Kish, he can get rowdy. He was definitely rowdy. If you ask Dom too, the same question with us our freshman, sophomore year. And the more we learned, the more we made plays, and the more he trusted us, he kind of mellowed out. And he's helped out a lot because, you know, Mike can be Mike, and then Coach Kish would talk you to the side. And the thing about him was, you know, he understands you. And I talked to him, and I was like, just talk to him as a man and tell me what I need to do. Oh, you have way more production than just screaming at me. And he listened to me, and it just, our relationship's gone way better since then.
All right, last question, man. How pumped are you for the season to start? And I mean, you got a big one in Houston. What is your excitement for the season, and like how are you feeling and everything? How does the team feel, and how does Baker Mayfield? You know, just kind of wrap this whole thing up, camp up in a nutshell.
Yeah, team is very excited. I know that for sure. Start the game off with Houston. Know it's going to be a great opponent. So the guys are just more anxious than ever, especially off of some of the stuff we did last year and how we fell short. Guys are even more ready to get back to where we're at. You know, Lord willing, we finish better as this year. So Baker's excited, very competitive with us still. You know, talking trash as usual.
That's all talking trash. Yeah, man, that's defense, man. Man, make sure you get the upper hand, man.
That's all it is.
So it's all about getting the upper hand, man, and being competitive. And that's what, you know, I love about the linebacker position, man. It's all about being competitive, getting other guys involved, and you're in that position where you're in between the defensive line and the secondary, and you get to talk to both sides, and you get to be that stand-up guy. Quarterbacks look in your face, and you get to talk the most trash to anybody, to any other position on the field. And that's what I love about the linebacker position, and that's what I look forward to seeing you guys do, man.
Sir.
Just be relentless out there, and be nasty out there, man. Be that team that everybody hates, because people hate when people are really good.
Right.
Hate when teams are great, and they don't like Baker. A lot of teams not going to like Baker Mayfield because he does a lot of great things on the field. They ain't going to like the defense because y'all kicking butt. And that's what I want to see from you guys this year, and I'm excited to watch y'all play, man.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, man. Nice seeing you play.
Yes, sir.